Hello, everyone. Welcome to the data analytics demo session of IIM Skills. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head for the data analytics course here at IIM Skills. I just want to check one thing from each and every one of you. If I am audible to you guys or not, just a quick yes or no in the chat box would be good. All right. All right. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Jatin Sanan, an experienced data analyst who also runs his own data analytics firm while also being one of the leading faculty members here at IIM Skills. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. Mr. Jatin will be giving you all the information about data analytics field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that this field offers you. And at the end of the session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak and you can ask all the questions that you want to either Jatin sir or to me. I hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. So without further ado, let's begin today's session. Over to you, Jatin sir. You can present your screen now.
All right, thank you, Vikas. Good evening to everyone. As Vikas introduced, I'm Jatin Sanan, and I'm a fellow tutor, mentor with M Skills. And if you guys end up joining course, we would be definitely conversing ahead. I will be taking your classes. I'm one of the tutors. We are a combination of three, right now four tutors. The fourth one will be joining soon. So today the agenda is, let me just quickly share my screen. All right. So welcome to the Data Analytics Master Course Orientation class. Um, the agenda would be that we'll be first introducing ourselves, IM Skills to you. We'll be discussing some basics about the data analytics, what is the right structure, what is data analytics, and how to, what are the industry relevance for data analytics. And we'll talk about the course, we'll talk about why you should join IM Skills, and in the end, Vikas has a special surprise for you. So starting with IM Skills. IM Skills is one of leading online education services that is based out of India. We have our headquarters in New Delhi, and we have a presence in around 45 plus countries. That means we have students from across the globe, which builds us our strong alumni. Just a data map of how this data analytics master course have grown over the years and what accolades we have got and how we have transformed it to a course which will put you at par with other data analysts in the industry right now. So the data analytics master course came into conception in 2015. The course curriculum initially was designed with by industry experts that had 10 plus years of experience, and particularly in data science and data analytics. And by 2016, we have trained 1,000 plus professionals and other students in data analytics industry. By 2018, the presence of this online course was mapped across 33 plus countries. And in 2023, we were ranked number one by India TV, that's a national news television, which ranked us number one for achievement to highest placement records for data analyst master course. And in 2024, what we did was we have just upgraded our curriculum in keeping in mind that tools have been upgraded. There are new tools that have come up, and we have added those modules and we have upgraded those modules so that we are at par with what is going on in the industry right now in the field of data analytics. Our mission is that we can provide a world-class education that mimics an online classroom setting, and all of this at an affordable pricing to students out there. We work hard to identify the skill development courses that are associated with data analysts, and we try to incorporate all of those skills, and which we'll discuss further. You'll understand that we try to incorporate all of those skills which are in demand and which can actually help you upskill professionally into our curriculum. Now, let's talk about what are the different types of data analytics out there. When you go into data analytics, you'll be doing different type of analysis. So what are those different types of analysis? The first and the foremost analysis is descriptive analysis, where what you do is you summarize a historical data and just understand what has been happening till now. So you have, for example, you have a industry and you're selling a product. So if you're talking about sales and marketing department, so you'll take all the historical 5 years or 6 years or 7 years of sales data and marketing data, and you will just summarize that data, create pivot tables, create visualizations, distribution charts, and understand what has been happening till now. That is descriptive analytics. Then comes the diagnostic analytics. That, for example, we have some positive outcomes or some negative outcomes. The sales is increasing, decreasing, or whatever is happening right now. Why is that happening? What is the reason behind that happenings? Why is the sale increasing, or why is sale decreasing in particular area, or XYZ? Whatever observations that you have made in descriptive analytics, what is the reason behind those outcomes? That falls under diagnostic analysis. It pretty much, you know, explains itself. So now you have described and you have diagnosed. So obviously the next step is predictive and prescriptive analytics. Predictive is you predict the future, you forecast the future trends based on the historical data that this might happen or this might be the projections. And prescriptive is now what you can do, your recommendations in order to clear the outcomes that you have got in the diagnostic analytics. So that comes under prescriptive and predictive analytics. So this is actually a breakdown of analytics or analysis that you're going to be doing once you go out in a working scenario or in a job. You might be doing just one of it and there will be another team for separate, or you'll be doing two of it, or you'll be doing the entire thing. That depends. But broadly, the data analysis process can be divided into these steps. I request the annotations are available. I mean, if you annotate, it would be visible to everyone. So kindly avoid that. Thank you. The recording of this session would be available, so you can just go back and if you want to make some notes or do whatever, you can do that. Thank you. All right. So what is the data analysis process? And this is very important to understand because this will also relate to our curriculum that we have designed. Our curriculum covers the entire data analysis process from number 1 to number 7. And we have introduced relevant tools that would help at different steps of this process. And that is why this process is so important to understand first in order to understand what our course is offering to you. So the entire process of data analysis is divided into, I would say, 6 or 7 steps. Number one step is obviously the data collection, where you gather the relevant data from different sources, be it your uh, departments or your databases or any other CRMs, ERPs, Salesforce, Sales Cloud, all of these different customer relation management softwares or your internal accounting softwares or anywhere, whatever softwares that you're using in the company. Apart from that, your social media engagement, your website traffic, everything is a form of data. And all that data can be gathered and collected. And the first step is that you have to gather the relevant data that is required for your analysis. So, for example, if you're doing a financial analysis, your probably the marketing data or engagement data from social media is not relevant. What is relevant is the cost, the marketing budget, the advertising cost. That is relevant. But how is the engagement going? which strategy is working, all that kind of decision data does not matter. So your first step is collecting a relevant amount of data. Second point, the second step is cleaning that data. Obviously, the data that you have collected is not never clean data. There will be duplicates, there will be missing values, there will be some errors, there will be spelling mistakes, n number of errors are there in a data that is collected. And you have to clean that data to make it understandable, to make it relatable, and to make it operational. All right. Once you've cleaned the data, you move on to next step, that is the data integration. So you have got two or three different sources from which you see the data is relevant. Now you have got three different data sources, and you have got data from those three different data sources, and you have cleaned those data as well. So now you have three different data tables with you. Now integration is integrating these three data tables into a one master unified data view, which would be used for your analysis or reporting or anything else. So this is the data integration part. Then comes data analysis. Analysis is nothing but where you apply statistical and computational methods, you extract insights, you extract observations from that data. Then it is followed by a data interpretation step where you draw conclusions from the observations that you have made in analysis part. You give your recommendations, you give your actions, and then the sixth step, which is combined with reporting, is visualizations and reporting. So basically, whatever observations now you have made, you present those in a beautiful visual format with graphs and charts, and you all compile everything into one single report, a beautiful BI report, business intelligence report. And that outlines your data observations, your recommendations, and your charts and graphs supporting those. It is compiled together. This entirety is the process of data analytics, how you perform end-to-end data analysis out there. If you talk about this, this is just to share a few of the applications, I would say, of data analytics is vast, because any industry, any department, data is being collected, and that data needs to be analyzed for that department or for that particular industry. So this is just an example to show different applications of data, but the if you want to figure out the actual application, it is much more I would say advanced and much more bigger than what we have just shown there. This is just basic examples of your real world applications where you can apply data analytics in financial analysis or optimizing operations or patient diagnostics or customer segmentations, sales forecasting, inventory management, fraud detection, credit risk ratings, risk management. These are just one of the few common applications, real world applications for data analysis, but the scope is very large than what we are showing here. So point is that even if you are from a different industry or a different background, it does not matter. Data analysis will put you above those things. It does not have any prerequisite. The only prerequisite is that you have good analytical skills, that you can analyze, your brain can analyze things. That is the only prerequisite that is required for going as a data analyst or going for a data analytics course. You can be from any background, you can be from any graduation. It is not necessary that you have to be technical. Even non-technical people can do this course easily. We'll be starting with basics and going to advanced stuff. And these are basically tools and languages that would, help you do analysis. Remember, if you, I mean, if you think that, oh, I'm non-technical, I might face challenge in learning the programming language or learning the technical tools. I don't think it will be a challenge. It should not be a challenge. It will not be a challenge. I can assure you that, because data analytics is an entirely different. If you talk about data science field, that you want to be a data scientist or data engineer, then probably your technical background and coding background would matter. But data analytics is an entirely different process. And these tools and these programming languages are very easy to learn, and they will only be aiding your analysis process. So even if in some project, very heavy algorithms or machine learning or that kind of stuff is AI ML, it's very common these days, AI and machine learning. If that kind of thing is required, they will definitely have a data engineering or data science team that will be writing those algorithms for you, and you will be getting the outputs. The only thing we are teaching you these tools are so that you can understand that what is happening in that code or what is happening in that tool, and you can recreate it using the pre-written code or pre-written tools. So the point is that for being a data analyst, it is not necessary that you should have a technical background. You can be from any background, you can be from any graduation, you can be from any age point of view. It has no restrictions if you want to do this course. And especially in our course, we'll be starting from the basics and going to the advanced stuff. These are the tutors, trainers that will be teaching you the data analytics course. Myself, Jatin, and Vandana is a data scientist with PwC, and another tutor is Gaurav Sethi, who also packs immense amounts of industrial experience. He's a lead project manager in data science in Air India. All right. So together we hold more than 35 years of experience. And that is an immense amount of industrial experience that you get from us, because we are not here to teach, we are here to mentor you. Why choose IM skills? Now that is the first question that arises, definitely, right? Number one, we will be giving interactive live training. These are not recorded videos. These are not recording ebooks. It will be live Zoom class with two-way communication, with two-way interaction, which will mimic a traditional classroom setting. Number two, we are giving you end-to-end placement support. So after your course and internship is complete, we will be helping you with resume building, with preparing for interviews, and we'll be helping you with placements. Now, once you get, even if you get a job after this and 2, 3 years you're working there, and 3 years down the line, you want to change your job, then after passing out the course, you are part of an alumni network. And we have an exclusive job portal access for our alumni. And then, even down the line in your career, through that job portal, through that alumni access portal, you can connect with different people who are in the same industry and connect with people who have job openings in their particular company, or they can refer you to certain companies. And through that, also, you can get jobs even 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line. So, what we are offering and what we are ensuring is career opportunities for a lifetime. Third, we will give you lifetime access of all the learning material, the session recordings, the ebooks, the notes that will be shared or prepared during the entirety of your course. You can access it through our learning management system for lifetime. It's unlimited access. Number four, as I told you, whenever you have to clear your doubts or you need time or there is some troubleshooting you require, we as a faculty, we offer you mentorship. It is not a teacher relationship to student relationship. We'll come to the class, we'll teach and we'll go and that's it. Done. No, you can always write us via emails for any queries you have, be it your career related query or course related query, or if you're working professional in the same field, your work related query, anything. And we will help you with that. We'll try to help you with that. So we are here to mentor you, not teach. Now, talking about the data analytics master course, we are our number one ranked program by Analytics Insight, The Statesman, and The Times Now in India. We are a number one ranked online education program for data analytics master course. And we are a government approved educational institution. So our master's certificate will be accepted globally. And we also help you in achieving Google and Microsoft data analytics certifications. That is a part that is different from the course, but we help you in preparing and applying for it and getting the certification. You will sit for the exam, but we'll help you prepare for it. So, what is this data analytics course all about? So, this course is designed to empower you with skills and knowledge that is required to completely fulfill a data analytics end-to-end project. And as we discussed, we have 6 to 7 steps in data analytics process, right? The first step was data collection. And we all know the most common tool used for data collection and data storing is Excel. We have all our data, most of our data is present in Excel, Microsoft Excel. And that is why, in order to cover that aspect of data analytics process, we have introduced in advanced Excel and VBA into our course, which will, make you a master of the use of Excel and will cover that data collection step of data analytics process. The next is the data cleaning and data integration. And in in this industry, the most prevalent tool, and I would say 99% of the companies use SQL for data querying and data integration. And there are different forms of SQL like MySQL or Microsoft SQL or Oracle SQL or Postgres SQL, transactional SQL, but all of that SQL is similar. The syntaxes are similar. And the industries might be using different form of SQL, but SQL is the go-to language for data querying and data integration. And we have that is the reason to cover this step of data querying and data integration, we have integrated SQL into our curriculum. Then comes the data analysis part and data interpretation part. So data analysis, the most common languages out there are when we are not teaching just one, but we are teaching you two programming languages, two tools, Python and R, which if you go and search are the most common languages being used for data analysis purposes. Python is mostly used for visualizations, data analytics, and machine learning algorithms, and exploratory data analysis, whereas R is more focused on statistical analysis. And we will be covering both. So it does not, instead of limiting it to you one tool, it will limit you to area of opportunities, because if some companies using R, you can still apply. And if some companies are using Python, you can still apply to those companies. So by introducing both the analytical tools, the analytical languages, Python and R, we are increasing your chances to getting through a job. And then the third part, which is the most, which I would say the next last steps, which is the visualizations and reporting, the sixth and seventh step. Those are the most important steps. And I would say, as an analytics and as an analytic data analyst, that will be the most important step for you, because it is the report that matters. The entire work which you have done, collected data and everything that no one sees. Everyone would see your final report, the visualization, the beautifully collated report that you have present. And for that, we're not teaching you one, not two, but three different BI tools, which are Power BI, Tableau, and Alteryx. All of these are powerful BI data visualization and reporting tools, which will help you create visualizations, different graphs, different charts, interactive dashboards, interactive data stories, and create and publish interactive reports. Now, by introducing these three tools, the purpose is that because there is some companies use Tableau and some companies use Power BI and some companies use Alteryx. So you will not be limited to a particular tool. You will have working knowledge of all these three tools, which enables you to apply a wider array of companies, more companies when it comes to data analysis. So it enables you to apply a wider group of set of companies, because it depends on the companies which tool they want to use. And you will have knowledge of all the three tools in your pocket. Additionally, what our course offers is number one, let me talk about the master certification. This is the USP. Apart from what I have talked about this course, these are actually the four highlights, the four USPs that I really want to share with you. Number one, we will be offering you to a chance to earn three certifications. First would be the master's certificate from IM Skills that you will get after the completion of the course. After that, there is a project internship with global companies like PwC, Accenture, Quantium, TCS. We will help you get those project internships, and everyone will do it. This will be a 2 month project internship. And after you complete that, you will get a project completion course from these companies. So these are global companies, and you'll be getting a project completion course, a certificate from these companies. And number three, we give you a chance to earn Google or Microsoft data analytics certification. It's a separate exam. You have to sit for the exam, but we'll help you prepare and apply for that certification. Number two, our course is 100% tools driven training. We will not give you theoretical presentations. We will not give you theoretical data. We will practically do it on the tools itself and show it in the class. If we are doing some analysis, we'll do it on Python itself. If we are doing some reporting, we'll do on Power BI or Tableau, and we'll show you how to create these graphs in the class live. It will be 100% tool-driven training. Number three, the learning is practical learning. Since the tutors are packing an immense amount of industrial experience, our examples and our applications are based on real world applications. Our solutions, whatever we teach you, everything is based on real world applications. It is not like theoretical or hypothetical situations that we'll create. We will teach you in a way that the moment you pass this course, you are ready for a job. And number four, which I feel is the most important, is you will get a 24/7 support from IM Skills. You can 24/7 connect to a tutor or an administrative member or your counselor, and you can, be it any query, we will give you round the clock support. Someone from the IM Skills team will definitely answer you 24/7. These are some stats that I want to discuss. We have till now, since the conception of the course, trained 45,000 plus students successfully. Our placement ratio has been 81% per 100 students. That means out of 100 students, 81 students have been placed successfully. That's our ratio. So if 100 students have passed the course, 81 will definitely be placed. And the highest CTC that has gone till now, and this is in INR, Indian rupees, annually, is 36 lakhs. That is 36 lakhs Indian rupees. That is the highest annual CTC salary that has gone across placements. We also, because as I told you, we'll be helping you with placements. So how do we do that? We have around 500 plus companies that act as our hiring partners. And as you can see, these are all global companies like Absolute Data, Accenture, Oracle, Capgemini, Cognizant, Barclays, SAP, PwC, Moody's Analytics, Tiger Analytics, JP Morgan, all global companies. And we have around hiring partners of around 500 of these companies. And as you can see, these are some of the placements that has happened in past. And you can see these are in all of them in good companies and around the globe. You know, this course enables you apply around the globe. So even if you're from outside, don't worry, you can still apply to global companies sitting in with your location, be it Africa or Europe or US, wherever you are, or another part of Asia. Don't worry about placements. All right. So back to you, Vikas.
All right. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. And now we will be taking up the Q&A round. We will be taking your questions, and Jatin sir and I will be answering all the questions that you have in your mind pertaining to the course, related to the industry, or if you have any if you have any questions related to the course as well, you can just let us know. Okay. You can either unmute yourself and get on the mic and ask your question, or else you can just type in your question in the chat box and we will be taking them one after another. Yes, Sumant.
Please feel free to ask any questions you have.
Hello.
Yes, Anubhav.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, I have question related to this course. Like, if I tell you about myself, I've just completed my graduation, and my whole school time and the graduation was from commerce background. I
Okay,
completed my graduation BCom honors.
okay,
So right now I'm placed in TCS.
okay,
So my future goal is like I want to pursue for my MBA in finance. So
okay,
before that, I was thinking to apply for a course with, like which can give a hint towards my future goal and like for placement offers also. So
okay.
there was like a query between my data analyst and finance analyst. So like, what is the major difference between both, and what should I go for? Like,
I think Anubhav, financial analyst will is not actually data analytics. So financial analysis would be more focused on financial modeling, and that particularly might not use the tools that we're teaching you.
so like
Financial
that's
modeling
why I'm
can
like
can
bit confused
mostly
between both
happen
the
in
course.
Excel and
So what
yeah.
should I go for?
So I
If
that is
you
what I'm trying to explain you. So if you I mean I would recommend that you go with data analytics course. Number one, because it opens up you to more opportunities. Number two, you will be covering the financial analysis part when you do MBA in finance. They will
yes,
be
sir.
teaching you the how to read current ratios, how to do IRRs, how to do credit risk analysis, how to perform PL&L analysis, how to perform balance sheet analysis. They would teach you all of that. And when you have that knowledge plus the data analytics knowledge in your pocket, I think it would open you up to a wider array of opportunities. So even if you don't want to like go into hardcore financial analysis, the financial analysis will limit you to a particular set of jobs. But once you have the MBA in finance and you have the data analytics, you can go into banking, you can go into investment banking, you can go into stock markets, you can go into financial markets, or you can go into corporate finance. It opens up you to that window. But if you go just for financial analysis, it will limit you to particular corporate financial analysis or probably in investment banking where they do financial analysis for the health of the companies. That's it. That's the scope of
So,
opportunity
sir,
there.
like if I go with data analyst, like the other tools are okay, but when it comes to like programming language, like Python and one more was there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like how it
So
helps
yeah, I
with my.
explained this during the demo as well, and I'm going to explain it again. And I think Sujata also has asked the same question that you are not, I'm not from computer background, and anyone else who has this same question that you are not from an engineering or from a technical background. This answer is for all of you guys. The data analytics course does not matter you are from which background. Number one. Why? Because it is basically an analysis of any amount of any type of data. And that is what will be teaching you during this course, that how to understand different types of data, number one, and how to analyze that data. So it does not matter that you have a technical or non-technical background, or even if you're from a history background, you're a history major, does not matter. The only thing that matters is, do you have the analytical skill, which most of us will have if we have sitting for competitive exams. So it I would say, do not be worried that I am not from a non-technical background or for a non-computer science background. No, the programming languages, they seem like, oh, it's a technical code or something like that, but they are very simple. It all has a mathematical and a statistical logic, which we will also teach in a foundation course. So before the start of the course, we will have a foundation class, which will teach you all the basics of mathematics, linear regression, algebra, statistics, before we move on to uh, the course. So don't worry about that. It is a course that starts from the very basics and goes to the top, but It's not that difficult. It's not a challenging thing to do, data analysis. So if any one of you who has this question in mind that I'm not from this background, just don't be worried. You can definitely go ahead. I have in my company, my manager, he was from arts background. So he did his BA in political science, and then he did a data analytics course, and now he's working in my company. So it does not matter from which background you come. Don't worry about that. Anyone who has any other questions?
So I have one more query.
Yes, Anubhav.
The data analytics required the presentation and organization. So like when it comes to organization, we have learned all the tools and programming language. But when it comes to presentation, so like how tools are like what other practices would be doing to present it, like
No,
any
no. So,
PowerPoint
so
or
Anubhav, remember I talked about data visualization and reporting, which is covered
yes,
by Power BI, Tableau, and Alteryx, right?
yes,
These
sir.
three are actually reporting tools.
So like
So you'll
there
be
would be
creating
no any
reports.
like PowerPoint
No,
kind of.
PowerPoint is obsolete. As a data analyst for you, PowerPoint is like baby. You don't want to deal with it.
Okay, okay, so
You are
and
above PowerPoints and Excels now, once
yes,
you
sir.
pass out this.
If we talk about business analytics and data analytics, then what's the difference between them?
You just add business administration to data analytics and it becomes business analytics. That's it.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, Harsh has a question. I'm an MBA finance student. In case I would join the course, how could I be available for the internships? Harsh, the project internship that will happen after the course is a 2 month long internship, but it is completely online. And so it would not interfere with your jobs. You don't have to go somewhere or be present somewhere. It is a completely online project internship. So you can easily do it with your current course or whatever commitments you have. Okay, Shweta has a question that would age be a limiting factor in a developing career? Um, if you, Shweta, no, it will not be a limiting factor. But if you if you talk about the salary part, then yes, definitely it would be a factor because uh, um, if you, for example, you might, when you start out, if you change your fields and you don't have any experience and you might start out in a particular field, you might be at I would say mid management level as a data analyst, and then you will rise to what you are probably right now if you have already working for like 20 or more than that. So yeah, salary point of view might matter, but developing a career, no. There is no limitation to that. I mean, we don't even ask the age of the employee. It's the knowledge and the salary that matters. All right. David has a question. I'm in Kenya, accountant student. How will I be allocated? Maybe job opportunities. So yeah, David, you don't have to worry. Most of the global companies, as I told you, we have 500 plus partners, and out of that, there are a lot of opportunities in data analytics, and that is like one of the most advantageous part of data analytics jobs is that they are mostly remote. 50%, I would say, of the data analytics jobs out there are remote working. So I don't think it should be any problem for you sitting in Kenya working for any global company.
Good evening,
Fariza,
Jatin sir.
yeah, Chirag, can I answer Fariza's question and then I come back to you?
Sure, I'm so sorry for the interruption.
No, no problem, no problem. Fariza has a question. Excel would be no. Fariza, we are teaching you Excel during the course, so there is no prerequisite for this course. Don't worry. Excel is one of the part of the course modules. Yes, Chirag.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Chirag.
Uh, Sir, actually, I'm 38 years old. Will it
Yes.
be an hindrance to get a job after I do this course?
No, no, not at all. As I told you, age is not a factor. The only factor would be the salary. That's it. Which I'm very frank about that it might be less than what you're currently getting because obviously you are not from that same field. So your experience might or might not count depending upon which industry you are in. So that salary might be the factor. But having said that, the growth that you will
Mhm.
have currently sitting outside this field would be much less than the growth you will have in this field. 1 year, and you will definitely get a 25% hike. You pass this course, you get a job. 1 year post that job, you will get a 25% hike because there is an immense gap of actually the work requirement and the amount of human resources that is available. Because data analytics is a very young field. It's growing. It's the golden mine. Data AI is the future, and this field, the growth is exponential. You sitting in your current job would get what 5 to 8% appraisal every year. Whereas in data analytics, 1 year or 2 year you work in a company and then you take a hike of around 25 to 30% if you shift your job. And then another appraisal of 10 to 15%. So the growth would be really good. Even if you get a lower salary than what you're getting right now. So trust me, if you're trying to take that plunge, you're at a stagnancy, especially with you, Chirag, at this age, definitely I'm assuming that you have around 15 years of working experience.
Yes, sir, I've
So,
got
yeah.
15 years of work experience in airline industry.
Oh, beautiful. Then you have an immense, then you'll get either more salary in your case because airline industries need data analysts. Lot of them need data analysts. The entire optimization of fuel and when flights are, where to schedule the flights, everything is being handled by data analysts.
Oh, that will means the experience will be added over here.
Yes, yes. If you go in same airline industry, your experience will be added for sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, I've got one more question.
Yes, sure.
Sir, as you mentioned about data science, is it mandatory to do a data science course after this
No,
data
no, no.
analytics?
Yeah, I mean, data science has a prerequisite that you should have a technical understanding. You should have a technical background. Data science is hardcore coding field where you will create the algorithms that data analysts use. It is entirely the brain behind the tools that you'll use. So, or libraries or packages or algorithms you'll be using. So for that, I would recommend if you have a technical background, then only you should think about it. And moving on to data science before you should do data analytics.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Anyone who has any other question?
Sir, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, Anubhav.
Sir, I have a question. Like, it would be my fresh start as I'm just a graduate, and after 2 years from work experience, I will do my MBA. So, like, how this course will help me out in my placement offer or like salary package? Like, it would be my
After MBA?
completely,
After MBA or before MBA?
sir, after MBA.
It depends from where you're doing MBA. It entirely depends on what you're doing, where you're doing from, which company you're applying to. There are a lot of factors into that because you're doing an entirely different course, Anubhav. You get your MBA from colleges like IIM or Harvard or Cambridge or Oxford. You will be getting an entirely different package. You're doing it from a probably IMT Ghaziabad
No,
or
no. I
something
am
that kind of
asking
a college.
like if I completed my MBA with the data analytics course, so
Yeah.
like what would be the probability of getting package or like a placement
Your
offer?
package will not be affected. Your opportunities will enhance. That is the point. Your package
So
will
my
might
opportunity
not.
would be
It is not.
diverse or
It
it would
is.
be narrow
Your
towards
opportunities would be diverse. Diverse. Definitely diverse.
okay.
See, salary does not depend on, oh, I have these number of degrees. I'm telling you frankly, salary depends on how many years of experience you have, no matter what, and whether that years of experience is relevant or not. You can have 15 degrees and you will still get 25,000 as a fresher because you don't have any relevant experience. Companies just see your degrees because it gives them
And
the
what about if
confidence that you
I
know
talk
about
after the completion of the course before my MBA, just the graduation complete and this course?
25,000 per month, 25 to 30,000. That's a junior data analyst salary.
Non-experienced one.
Junior data analyst, fresher,
Okay.
25 to 30,000. That's a market standard. MBA is even lower. If someone is promising you something bigger number, I'm in the market, I'm hiring, I am seeing people, they're lying. MBA from a A grade college only that will fetch you a good salary. Rather than that, it's the same bracket. Yes. Anyone else who has any other question? Shweta says, I'm transitioning from medicine industry and till now I do not have a work experience except for internship. So I hope that would not. No, Shweta. On the contrary, your medicine industry would definitely help you get better job. I'm telling you, because pharmaceutical and healthcare also has a very wide scope of data analysis, especially pharmaceutical. So don't worry. I mean, it will not hamper your placements. Sujata, the average package I told you for a fresher, it is 25 to 30,000 per month, Indian rupees. That's the average salary for a fresher. Rinku, there are different trainers. Different trainers will be taking up different topics. Like someone will teach you Python or SQL, and then other trainer will teach you Tableau. And so we are three trainers, as I told you, one myself, Vandana, and Gaurav, and amongst us three teaching you different topics for the course. All right. Anyone who has?
So one last question.
Yes, Anubhav.
Sir, after like I completed this course and I get placed, so with the 2 year work experience with data analytics, then I pursue for my MBA in finance. Let's take this situation. Then afterwards, I complete my MBA finance and my 2 years of data analytics course. So after that, what would the scenario of placements towards me?
It depends on from where you're doing MBA, Anubhav. Completely depends on that.
So my
Seriously.
experience would
It
won't
it
count there.
your experience will count there, and then your salary package will be defined according to the companies coming to your college. If companies are already coming with a preloaded offer of 8 lakh rupees, you cannot do anything, right? You cannot demand that, right? Because that is what your college would be getting. That is what the companies that your college will be getting depends on. So if you really want to do MBA after 2 years, I would suggest you that you focus on getting into an A grade college. That would enhance the
So it is
probability
worth
of
it.
getting
Like,
a higher.
it is worth it to get to into MBA, or like just directly after the course I enter the real world, or should I need to?
I would recommend you should, because if you want to move yourself, so this one thing I would recommend, that if you're starting as a fresher and you want to move up, definitely go with an MBA, because if you don't have an MBA, there are less chances of you going into higher management.
So
You have an
completion of
MBA,
my
you have more chances of going into higher management.
so like if I complete my MBA in finance from a A grade college and the data analytics course, then it would be like good for my future career.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Nitya has a question. Is there any exam after this course? No, Nitya, for every module that you will be completing, for every topic, you have a end module assignment, which is mandatory for the completion of the course. You have to do that assignment. It's not an exam. It's a take home assignment, which will cover all the topics that you have covered during the course, and it will be for all the different modules that we'll be teaching you. So you'll have one Excel assignment, one Python assignment, one R assignment, one Power BI assignment, one SQL assignment, and so on.
However, sir, I would like to mention one thing related to Nitya's question, that there will be an exam taken for the Google and Microsoft certificates.
Yeah, that
So
is
that will be, yeah, at the end of the course only.
yeah, Supreme has a question that even entry level data, some level of experience. Supreme, that is not necessary. If you go on any job portals and you write fresher or internship jobs, you are getting a lot of fresher and internship jobs in data analytics. But yes, our projects that we do in the class and assignments would be based on a way that you can depict that as a working experience, as a real world project experience. And especially the project internship that we'll be doing for 2 months. That will be a company based internship. It will be either PwC or TCS or Quantium or Accenture. So one of these companies will give you a real world application project from their work, and you'll be doing that for 2 months. So it will definitely count. You have that experience. It counts as a 2 month internship. Any other questions, guys, before Vikas continues? Vikas has something to show to you as well. Don't worry, he'll discuss about the fees and the weekend and weekdays batches and all the other relevant information about the LMS and everything. No, Sujata. I don't think, I mean, no matter how good your knowledge is, a fresher is always a fresher. So you will be considered as a fresher, no matter how good your knowledge is. They might consider you after like 6 months you work for them. They might immediately promote you. That happens, but you will be considered a fresher once sitting for a placement. Vimukht, I think it's if you have just graduated, um, after doing this gaining as the experience as data analyst, I will recommend that you do an MBA. Moving to data engineering or data science that late won't help you, because then and again you'll be shifting fields. So um, I think you should go for an MBA.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Rohan.
Yeah, I'm Rohan. Sir, how many, by percentage wise, how many remote jobs or work from home jobs are available after doing this data analytics
I
course?
would say 50% jobs are remote.
If I want to make a career totally into work from home jobs or remote jobs, so I can
Then
make
you search then you search only for remote jobs and apply for those only.
an entire career in this work from
Yeah,
home or
I
remote.
mean, once you get a job, you can get a remote job. It's not necessary because they can any day call you and then you have to be there.
Okay,
So it's not your choice, it's the company's choice. It's not, they will be offering remote, but 1 year down the line, they say, now we don't want remote, we want hybrid. So you'll have to
Acha.
move. So it depends on the company.
What means how easy or difficult it is to get another remote job if I'm moving from one job to other.
If you keep on jumping regularly, then it's difficult. But if you have like spent 2, 3 years, 3 to 4 years in a company, then you can easily apply to different remote jobs.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yes, Supreme classes will be recorded and you can watch them, attend them simultaneously, and can also watch the recorded sessions afterwards.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Yes, Jatin sir, I would like to now take over the session now
Yes,
since
yes,
I
Vikas, please.
yes, yes. So like guys, if you still have any questions, you can ask Jatin sir or related to the course as well. I will be walking you guys through the program that we are providing, and also we will be exploring the student portal that you guys will be given the access to once you enroll in the course. Okay, but before that, if you have any questions, sir, I believe Harsh has a question. Can you please put some light on it?
Sir, I have experience of 2 years. MBA, pursuing an input package instead of additional basic resource. It depends on your MBA college, Harsh. This will definitely add up to your. So, for example, average package in your college is say 30,000 a month. You do this course, it will for you it will be 35,000. That's all. This course will enhance that package for you. Um, but it would more depend on your college from where you're doing the MBA and what kind of companies come into that college. Yes, Harsh. And as I told you, it depends on the companies your college get. What is the average package in your in your college? Just add a 5%, probably a 5% increase to that. This course will help you get that 5% increase. So, for example, if average package is 5 to 10% increase is what I can expect, whatever average package your college is offering. It also depends on the type of jobs you're applying. So if you apply to a job through your college which has no use of data analytics, then obviously it won't add anything to your salary, right? Won't add anything to your package. It also depends on the job placements that you're applying to, which actually would consider your data analytics knowledge. All right, Vikas, you can continue.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for taking up the Q&A round. And I hope everybody has their questions answered. And I hope everybody enjoyed Jatin sir's presentation as well. If I can get a quick yes or no response from each and every one of you in the chat box, that would be really great. All right, all right. Okay, now I would like to show my screen. I would like to share my screen with all of you. And I would like to walk you guys through the program that we are providing, the 6 months data analytics course. So just give me a second. So I hope my screen is visible to each and every one of you. Okay. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about the course. The Data Analytics Master Course, it is the number one ranked program by Analytics Insight and Statesman, the Times Now. Okay. And we are in alignment with Google and Microsoft for providing further certifications to boost up your CV. And the program is approved by the MSME, MSME, which is the government body of Government of India. And this course is designed in such a way that will help you gain all the relevant skill set that is required to become a data analyst along with industry exposure, and eventually we will help you guys get placed once you complete the program. Okay, the course contains 160 plus hours of lectures, 100 plus hours of practical assignments. So this is a practical driven course. Each and everything that you guys will learn in the course will be taken from a practical point of view. And this will help you gain the technical proficiency that most of the recruiters demand from any candidate. And this statement can be further strengthened by the fact that we are providing 16 plus live projects and 10 plus case studies. And there will be more than 7 tools that will be covered in the course. Okay. And these tools include advanced Excel, Visual Basic Application, SQL, Power BI, Python, Tableau, R, and Alteryx. Some of the most industry relevant skill set. And this particular program is a very beginner friendly course. That is why you can see that the course will start with the foundation to data analytics. The first class that we will take for you guys will be related to the foundations which are required for any candidate or any student to have before proceeding with the rest of the modules. So this will include introduction to linear algebra, matrices operations, introduction to statistics, how much level of basic statistical knowledge and mathematical knowledge you guys require. That will be covered in the course. This particular module will also cover the common terms, the technical jargons that will be used throughout the program, along with a very simple and basic difference between business analytics, data analytics, and data science, because a lot of people have questions related to these things. Okay. Now, let's look at some more benefits that you guys will get from this course. And this is the most important takeaway from the course, which is the lifetime access. See, data analytics is one such domain that is changing from time to time. It is very dynamic. There will be new technological advancements that will take place across the world, and there will be new market trends as well. So, uh, since we are one of the leading giants in the data analytics education, we tend to update our course content regularly. For example, the Alteryx module that you see here, this was not present in the previous year in our course content. This year, we have included Alteryx as part of the course because it is having a rapid growth and an increasing demand among the recruiters. So, uh, so you can also get access to the newly upgraded course content even after completing the program. So let's suppose you have done the course 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, 10 years down the line. You wish to learn something new, or you wish to revise some topics, you can come back to us. You can take the access of the course again, and that too without paying any additional cost. Okay. And of course, you guys will be provided with 24/7 support related to the training, related to any technical assistance. The trainers, the mentors, and your assigned counselors are always available. We've already discussed that the course will have complete practical learning, and it will be 100% tools driven training. And this is also something very important to discuss about, because a lot of people might have questions related to whether they will have to purchase any kind of license for all the tools that they will be learning. It's not like that. We have already purchased the license, and we will be providing the access to you guys so that you can practice on them. Okay. And this course also has a 2 months project based internship. And this project based internship is very important because it focuses on your portfolio development. If you have a good portfolio and you have something to showcase in front of the recruiters pertaining to the technical proficiency that you have, this 2 months internship is going to help you with this, because we are providing projects from companies like Accenture, TCS, PwC, and Quantium, some of the most well known organizations. You will be working on their real time data sets, and each and every organization will provide you with its own internship completion certificate. So you will get 4 certificates from here. And apart from that, there will be 2 certificates, one from Google, one from Microsoft, and eventually you will get the data analytics master certificate, which will precisely be your course completion certificate. So you are getting up to 7 certifications in the course, and that is something that will boost up your CV. So these are the tools that we have already discussed about. These are the tools that you guys will be covering, and these are the hands-on projects. So uh, we always believe in practical learning because that will help you in enhancing your industry exposure. So each and every module that you will learn, Excel, VBA, SQL, it has its own industry specific projects curated and designed by your trainers only. For example, Jatin sir has designed some of these projects, and there are other trainers as well who have designed multiple projects for you guys. This is just like a sample that you guys see here on the website. But when you will be taking part in the course, when you will be actively working throughout the course, you guys will be given industry specific projects, which will be based on real time data sets of different organizations. Okay, so this is just for your basic understanding. And yes, we have 500 plus hiring partners. This is something that everybody should know, that we provide the placement services, not not particularly for one location only. It's not that we are limited to one particular country, which is just India. We extend our placement services to countries such as USA, UK, Germany, UAE, multiple Gulf countries, multiple African countries as well. So if you guys want to get a job in India or any preferred job location or any other country, we will definitely help you get placed over there, because we have our active recruiters who are our hiring partners only. So oftentimes they approach us for their hiring purpose and we recommend our students' profile to them. So you do not have to worry about getting placed, because we have that kind of network through our placement cell. All right. Now, before we discuss about the upcoming batches and how you guys can join the course, I would like you guys to have a look at your student portal, because this is how your student portal will look like. See, this is the LMS, and I have the Data Analytics Master course here. And this is how we have bifurcated each and everything for you guys. See, for example, you guys will study about Excel and VBA. So Excel and VBA has its own pre-reading material and some resources that you guys can see here. So for example, here is the Microsoft Office file. A lot of people, they do not have MS Office in their system. So we have provided the link for that, and you guys can just go there and download it in case you want to. And this is how your session recordings will be here. You can just click on these links, and it will open up the recorded video of the previous class that you have taken. For example, 20th July and 21st of July, we took Excel classes, and the recordings have already been uploaded. So the batch that studied this particular class, they have the access to it and they can watch it anytime they want. This is for weekend. So if anybody who wants to go for the weekday batch, they can just check it over here. Okay. And class worksheets and projects will also be provided to you in the LMS, which is your student portal. For example, all your trainers will be using some worksheets or some of their own files that they will be referring to while teaching you in the class. So if you want to get your hands on those worksheets and files as well, we have made them available for you. So you can just go here and download it and use it in your system. Okay. And this is how you can check your assignments as well similarly. So you can just open your assignment and start doing your assignment, and you guys will be required to submit all of these assignments and the projects that we guys are talking about, because if you submit it to us, we will be able to track your progress, because it is important for us to provide you with constructive feedback, and that because that is how you guys will be able to uh, know where you are standing and what are the areas of improvements that are required from your end. Okay. So let's talk about the student portal more. So you guys can see here the course progress, which is now at 13%. What will happen if I just complete all? See, this is like a particular task for me. If I am opening anything in the LMS, this is a task for me, and I'll have to mark it completed. It is complete lesson, and I have to mark it complete. Now I have to mark this one complete as well. So if I mark all of these things completed, all of these lessons completed, obviously the course progress, it will increase, right? So what will happen if it goes to 100%? The continue button that you're seeing, it will change to download certificate, and you guys will be able to download the course completion certificate for yourself. Okay, and you can add it to your CV. Okay. So this is how your student portal will look like. Okay. If you have any questions, still related to the course or the student portal. Before we further discuss about the upcoming batches, you can just let me know in the chat box, or you can just unmute yourself. Guys, if you do not have any questions, you can just let me know in the chat box by typing in no. Yes, Dipanshi will be discussing about the fee structure. Rohan, attendance is not mandatory for the course completion. All we always encourage our students to attend the classes live, but attendance is a criteria that we do not believe in, because we understand that many people uh, are working professionals, they have their own commitments. So even if you watch the recorded videos, because we get an update that somebody has watched the recorded videos, so even if you watch the recorded class and have not attended it live, we will still mark your presence as like as your attendance. Okay, so you do not have to worry about the attendance criteria at all. No, there is no like you you will not be required to give any kind of tests or anything. Okay, we'll just be providing you with feedbacks based on the assignments and the projects that you guys will be submitting to us or to the trainers. Okay, so it's not a marking scheme that will be there. No, Vikas, you will not be required to purchase any kind of software package. We will be providing the free access to all the tools. Yes, a very good question, Vaishnavi. Doubt session is something that we provide one-on-one for the students. So you guys will be given one-on-one doubt sessions with the trainers, with your mentors. You will be given their contact number, and you can connect with them directly over WhatsApp and book a slot with them. Okay, you can book a Zoom call or a Google Meet session with them, and they will be answering to all the queries that you have. All right, then now moving on, I believe the questions are over. So moving on, we have two batches coming up. Okay, one is a weekend batch and one is a weekdays batch. The weekend batch is starting from 11th of August, and the weekdays batch is starting from 30th July. Okay, the weekend batch, the classes are taken on every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is as per Indian Standard Time. So please note that if you are currently living outside of India, you will have to convert the timings as per your current time zone so that you can attend the classes live. Okay. Similarly, in the weekdays batch as well, the classes will be on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time. So there are 3 hours of classes on weekends, okay, and there will be 2 hours of classes on weekdays. But in the weekdays, the classes there will be 3 classes. So regardless of the batch that you will join, you will have 6 hours of learning overall. On the rest of the days of the week, when you guys will not have any classes, you will be provided with assignments and case studies to practice. Okay. And within that period only, you can take the doubt sessions as well. So before we discuss how the admission procedure is, I would like to know in the chat box from you guys that how many of you are planning to go for the weekend batch and how many of you are planning to go for the weekday batch. So you can just type in weekend and you can type in weekday depending on the suitable batch that you have in mind. Okay, Rohan wants to go for the weekend batch. Titi wants to go for the weekday. Shweta for the weekdays. Dipanshi weekend. Vimip for the weekday batch. Vaishnavi week. Okay, weekend. Rinku also for weekend. Sakshi for weekend. Sujata for weekend. Pariza for weekend. Isha for weekend, Harsha for weekday, Devanshu for weekday. So mixed response. Most of you guys have chosen weekend. Kadri, thank you so much for the response. It's a weekend batch for you. So let's discuss the admission procedure. How you guys will be required to proceed with the admission. Okay. So let's discuss about the course price first. It is 49,900 plus 18% GST. So the total price of the course, it is 58,882 rupees. Okay. And you have the options to pay for the course in one time using your debit card, credit card, UPI transfer, or you can go for bank transfers as well. But in case you would like to pay the course fee in EMIs, in equal monthly installments, we have a tie-up with Bajaj Finserv. You can get 7 months no cost installments through Bajaj Finance, and you can convert the total course price into easy EMIs, and you can pay on a monthly basis. Okay. Yes, this is something important that you guys should know, that the price will include the certification fees for IIM skills, but the Google and Microsoft exam fee, it costs extra. Okay. So I will just let you guys know that the Google certification exam costs 1200 rupees, and Microsoft certification exam, it costs 1600 rupees. Okay. And you are required to pay the certification exam fee for Google and Microsoft only after you complete the course, not beforehand. So you are not, we are not going to charge you for the Google and Microsoft certification exam prior to joining the course. Okay. Now, I would like to, are there any specific questions related to the fees part? Okay, conversion to US dollars. So, Titi, the price in US dollars, so the 58,882 rupees amount, if you convert it as per the current, um, I would say that it will cost you around 710 US dollars, in my opinion. Supreme, if you're from a different country, EMI payment through Bajaj Finance might not be possible because the applicant for the Bajaj Finance should be currently living in India. Okay, but if you're connected with somebody from the counseling team or from the admissions team, you can just ask them if they can help you with that. About paying in two installments rather than EMI, no, Shweta, this is a one-time payment. And in case you want to go for EMI process, then Bajaj Finance is the option for you. Okay, so Dipanshi, the EMI payment mode, let me tell you. The EMI payment mode, it is based on it is done through Bajaj Finserv. So Bajaj Finserv, you can consider it as a third party organization, okay, which will help you convert the course price into easy EMIs without any interest rate. You can pay the course price, you can pay the course fee in equal monthly installments. Okay, the per month installment will cost you around 8,411 rupees, and this requires a documentation process. Okay, if somebody is connected with you from the counseling team or the admissions team, they will give you more guidance on it. Okay, if you want to pay the course fee using Bajaj Finance or the EMI option, you can go for that. Also, guys, if you are having a credit card, you can use your credit card as well to get credit card EMIs. Okay, so you can also pay through your credit card. David, the course price in US dollars, it is 710 US dollars as per the current exchange rate. Okay. No, Rohan, whatever the processing fee that is being charged by Bajaj Finance, and whatever interest rate that will be charged by Bajaj Finance will be bared by IIM skills. Okay. So you're not going to pay anything extra. You will only be paying the EMI that will be converted by Bajaj Finance on a monthly basis. Aditi, if you want to pay in foreign currency, you can just proceed to check out on our product page, and the fees will be shown to you in US dollars. or I can ask your assigned counselor to send you a separate link in your preferred currency, mode of currency, and you can pay using that link. All right, just give me a second, guys. Allow me 1 minute of time. Uh, y- yes, guys. All right. Now let's discuss about the surprise that I have for each and everybody here. Okay. So, this is a like a token of appreciation from my side because you guys have attended this demo session for almost 1.5 hours now, and I really appreciate you guys giving us your valuable time into this demo session, especially on a busy Thursday and especially at this hour. Okay, so the surprise is that you can enroll for the course today, whether you would like to go for the weekend batch or would you would like to go for the weekday batch. You can enroll for the course today, and you can avail a flat 10% discount on the total course price. Okay, and I am just going to type in the coupon code, okay, which will allow you to get a 10% discount on the total price of the program. The coupon code is 25th July demo. All right. And you can just proceed on the checkout page of our website, okay, of the data analytics master course. Okay. You can just go in there, add the product to your cart. Okay. Similar to how you add products in other shopping websites, you can just add the product to your cart, and you can just type in the coupon code 25th July demo you in the checkout page, and you can get a 10% discount, and the price will come down to 52,994 rupees. So this will allow you to save some money and get the course at a discounted price. Okay. So how many of you are going for the weekend batch and how many of you are going for the weekday batch? Can you please write in the chat box again? Just write in weekend or weekday. Harsh for weekday, Supreme for weekday, Rinku for weekday, Rinku for weekend, Shweta for weekdays, Tithi for weekday, Sakshi for weekend. All right. All right. All right. Okay, great then, guys. If you guys are planning to join the course, then you can enroll for the course today itself. Also, one thing I would like to mention that the coupon code is going to be valid till midnight only. So you guys have around 2.5 hours to go for the enrollment. Okay. And in case you still need some assistance, you can connect with your assigned counselor, and you can also take their guidance in case you need some assistance while making the payment for the course. Okay. Are there any further questions before we end the session today? All right. Since okay.
Sorry, because I've got one question.
Yes, Chirag, please, please.
Okay, because if we decide on weekend and
Mhm.
suppose in between we have that is not conclusive for us, we want to change it to weekdays. Is it fine or there's some constraint over
Yes,
there?
that's possible. That is possible.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Right, right. Rohan, yes, you can transfer this course to anybody in the midway. If in case you're not able to continue with the program, you can just transfer the course to anybody. Either it can be anybody, your family or any of your friend. So it does not matter. You just need to pre-inform us about it, okay, so that we can we can create their login credentials, and we can get the course transferred to them. You will be required to write us an email, an official email, and requesting that you want to get the course transferred to somebody else, and you need to provide us with all the details, and that can be done from our end. Okay, any further questions, guys? Before we end the session today, I would like to get a feedback also, that how did you enjoy the session? Was it good? Was it not good? You can just type in the chat box whatever you guys felt during the session. Okay, so just type in the chat box with a feedback that will help us to improve better. And yeah. Titi, you can just go on the link that has been provided above, okay? And you can use the coupon code 25th July demo, and you can just proceed to checkout, and then you will be enrolled in the course. I have shared the link again for the product page, and this is the coupon code. No, Titi, you do not need to log in here, because your login credentials will be created afterwards, once you have done the enrollment for the program. Thank you, Rinku, for the feedback. Thank you, Rohan, for the feedback. Thank you, Fariza. Thank you for the feedback, guys. You're most welcome, Titi. Thank you, Vikas. Thank you, Shweta, for your presence in the demo class. Welcome, Khadri. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for attending, guys. Thank you, Chirag. Thank you. All right, then, guys, I won't be taking much of your time now. Thank you for attending the session today. And yes, the coupon code, which is 25th July demo, will provide you with a 10% discount on the total course price, valid only till today. In case you would like to enroll for the course, you can use this code. I've already mentioned it in the chat box. You can visit our product page and use the coupon code at the checkout and avail a flat 10% discount. You can save some money and start the course from the upcoming batches. Again, let me remind you of the dates. The weekday batch starts from 30th July and the weekend batch starts from 11th of August. Thank you, Harsh. Looking forward to your participation on our batches. Rohan, if you would like to get the course at a discounted amount, you will have to enroll till midnight today at this price. For regular one, it depends. Like we do not have any tentative date for or any last date for enrollment. It also depends on the number of seats available, and that is the factor that we take into consideration while announcing the upcoming batches. So we do not take more than 25 students in one particular batch. So if the seats get filled up, your enrollment will be shifted to next batch. So I would recommend you to register for the course as soon as possible. All right then, guys. I think on this note we can end the session today. Thank you so much for attending the class, and I really look forward to each and everyone, each and everybody's participation in the upcoming batches. And I hope you guys have a great day ahead, have a great weekend ahead. Okay, take care, guys, and goodbye.